Yeah, we good. We good, bro.
So,
Yes.
Head-Roc.
Yes, sir.
How'd you get the name?
That name was given to me at a venue back in the day called the Zulu Cave by an old Rasta who witnessed me handling some business for my crew back then called Infinite Loop. He said, "Where I'm from, we call you Hetty," and my group members were nearby, and they started laughing, and they started calling me Hetty. My name prior to that was G Clef. That was my hip hop attribute, my rap name, if you will. And they kept calling me Hetty, and so G Clef was no more. I was Hetty, and then I kind of formalized it. I didn't like Hetty as an MC name. You know what I mean? I kind of formalized it in the Head-Roc.
Chasing my dream, I lost everything. Employment, best friends, and wedding rings. A roof when it rains, the finer things. Not to mention healthcare, but I won't complain.
The end of high school, I left home at the end of my high school years. It was a decision-making time. I had the grades and I had acceptance letters to colleges. Like I said, even though I grew up well, we weren't rich or anything like that. So while I had acceptance letter to the colleges, my financial options, were slim, and so the military was, advertised to me as a route to getting my college. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to do that. I did land a job in Arlington County government, and that as a surveyor. And my mother helped land me that job. To be very clear about that. And so that began. That's 1989. So that began a 14-year journey from '89 till 2004. I was a surveyor. To come out of high school, I was making thousands in 1989. Yeah. And that was a lot of money. So I was fortunate to be in a good situation. But the separation from my family, I gravitated towards some brothers that I knew. In my high school years is when I came across a family moved into the neighborhood that I lived in Hillcrest Heights, the Johnson family. Shout out to my man Sir Johnson, and along with him was my brother DJ Infinite, and that was my introduction into hip hop. Worldwide. I call having a job the plantation. So while anchored on the plantation's money, I invested in my career as an artist. And eventually things came to a head, and in 2004 I decided to retire from the plantation.
Your black rock star superhero.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Why that name?
My two most favorite figures in American history, popular, are Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass. Where my high admiration for them comes from is that they did what they did and they lived their natural lives. And so that's how I want to be. And I don't want to die. I don't want to die, early. I want to live a long life. I'm serious about that. I love living. I love this life. It's not miserable to me to do this work. It fulfills me to do this work, and I want to keep doing it until I die. And I'm not trying to die no time soon. So it set me on the path to figure out. I guess what it really was about. I started wondering about what was their psychology. What was it about them that allowed them to live their natural lives? They're black rock star superhero. Black rock star superhero. So I think I've broken through the boundary of trauma from the departure of from my immediate family leaving high school. That was a huge trauma for me. That's the reason for my weight gain. Between 18 and 25 years of age, I must have gained 150 pounds.
It's the Black Rockstar Superhero Run, Rock Creek Park, every Sunday, 8 a.m. Grove 6. We out here.
If let me put it like this: if I didn't lose that weight, if I didn't deal with that trauma, if I didn't break through that boundary, I would not be sitting here doing this interview with you today. I am confident of that. I have a boundary on falling apart. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I will not give up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's what my boundary is, to achieve the level of sustainability that I set out to achieve.
They still want more. We the black rock stars on the grind for years, trying to make a little paper. That's what they feel.
Chocolate City Rocks. So it's an initiative that I started in 2010 to promote our area's conscious producing artists, and popularize them and encourage patronage of conscious material producing artists, not just musicians, but visual artists, theater professionals as well, producing an event where we of like minds can gather to fellowship with one another, encourage one another, debate if necessary, and find out what each other is into and figure out how we can help one another.
Yeah. Take from it what you can get. Yeah.
I got involved with WYE in 2010, and I let the executive director at that time, her name was Paige. What's up, Paige? A white woman. And I told her that black people don't know about her, don't know about this organization. And what she did was she took that back to the board and created a position for me to come on and promote the organization in DC's black communities. And it's a great compliment to what I do. I'm able to promote the services that WYE provides. We give legal services and education services to DC area artists and entrepreneurs. And on the legal services side, legal referrals and clinics, legal clinics for creatives. As the education director, I set up workshops, 35, 40 workshops a year. People ask me what I do. I'm an artist and all that, but what I really tell folks what I do, I sell black love for a living, making worthwhile endeavors successful. That's what I like to get behind. That's what my companies are about. My initiatives are about. My Chocolate City Rocks initiative, and my Black Rockstar Superhero, the Head-Roc thing. That's what that's all about. I am Head-Roc, and being a Black Rockstar Superhero is my excuse. What's yours?
If you have encountered a black rock star superhero, consider yourself indeed truly blessed.